Hello, my beautiful wolves, and welcome to Luna Wolf Healing, a wolf pack on a journey to soul awakening and healing. I'm your spiritual life coach, Kelsey, and in today's video, we are going to talk about the healing journey a little bit here. And so I want to start off this video, and that candle's going nuts. So that to me is spirit being like, yeah, let's get this conversation going. So I want to start this off with kind of a bit of a something to relate to. Okay, I'm sure some of us, a lot of us have experienced this. So you go on Instagram and you see someone, who's doing really, really well, and they keep talking about how they've overcome X, Y, and Z, and they've gotten rid of all of their limiting beliefs, they've healed their old wounds, and they're just creating a crazy abundant life and no longer having issues. You see that person and you're like, oh my god, I want to do that too. I'm here for it. So you do those things. You go to therapy a few times, you start meditating, you start journaling, and yet you still fall back into anxiety, depression, those negative thinking and self-talk, those limiting beliefs. Keep up with those safety behaviors that you were before, like isolating yourself or, binge eating or not eating at all. Just all of these things to keep yourself safe. This is when you start to think about, why am I not there yet? What is wrong with me? I'm doing X, Y, and Z. I've been doing this for weeks now. Why am I not any better? Why am I still getting triggered? Or I've already worked through that. So why is this bothering me right now? I've dealt with this. So what is going on? This happens so much in this space, and it often comes down to yourself feeling the need to have self-comparison, impatience, perfectionism, or control. Okay? And so I just want to have this video out there so that I can share with all of you guys that healing is not linear. It is not a linear journey. Healing is not a task that's just going to get done one day that you just check off your list and never have to look back on. Healing is a journey. Healing is a practice, and it's going to take time, okay? Healing is going to take time because, you can go on Google, you can learn all of these amazing things to help with your depression, your anxiety, your limiting beliefs, your negative self-talk, any old trauma, all those wounds. But it's going to take time for you to actually integrate these things into your life, to actually be consistent with these things, and then therefore to actually see change and lasting change. You have to always remember that there's always room for growth. We've heard this in our lives at one point or another, I'm sure, and it's been said to us for a reason. I've said this multiple times in my video, and I will continue to say, if you stop growing, you're dead. It is a part of the human experience to continue to evolve and to continue to grow every single day. We're never going to stop. And so that kind of goes along with our healing journey as well. We're always healing. We're always getting better day by day. Another thing I want to point out that's super important too is that it honestly takes a very long time, and it takes time, radical honesty, radical vulnerability for you to even discover the root of the most of your emotions and most of your limiting beliefs. So although you might be working through something and you thought you overcame it, truth of the matter is, more likely than not, there was actually an underlying reason for that emotion that you just tried to work through, and because you don't know what that underlying emotion is yet, you're still going to have to work through it until you find that root cause. So that's another reason why healing is never going to be linear. You're always going to become more and more and more aware of any triggers, of any residual feelings, residual emotions, and that's just in your own life now. That doesn't also mean all of the healing work that needs to happen in our ancestral lines and with our past lives. Like, those are other components of healing that are going to have to take place as well that a lot of people aren't even privy to. This video is really just a reminder that yes, healing is not linear, so that means that you really need to give yourself time. You need to give yourself grace when you make mistakes. You need to give yourself love and self-compassion and space, caring, nurturing, safe space for you to just be yourself, decompress, be unconditional with yourself. You need to allow yourself to have the freedom to really experiment, to see what's going to work for you and what doesn't. There's going to be some things that just don't work for you that will work for other people, and it doesn't mean that it's wrong, and it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It just means that you like something different, and something different works for you, and that's okay too. It's really about finding your own way and coming up with your own way to devote yourself each and every day, so you can just continuously to get even just 1% better each and every day that you wake up and go to bed. So that's today's video. The action step for you today is to take what I just said there and to really journal on and reflect on and come up with multiple different ways that you can start to make yourself just 1% better each and every day. Make yourself a big list so that when you wake up in the morning, you can look at that list and you can say to yourself, I feel like doing this, or I feel like doing that, so that this way you can mix it up. Things can stay new and fresh, and then that way you can really start to experiment as well. So that's it for today's video. Make sure to check out this card poll, and as always, I'm open for one-to-one coaching. I have 3 to 6 month spots available. You can also find me on Instagram at Luna Wolf Healing. All of my links and all that jazz is in the description below. Please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I'm so grateful for how much this community is growing. Thank you so much, and have a great week, guys. All right, and so for today's card pull, we are going to be using the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. This is the first deck I've ever gotten myself. It has a beautiful guidebook, and I absolutely adore the backing of the cards, and they're absolutely stunning. They're just absolutely beautiful. Anyways, all right, let's see what Spirit has for you guys today. Boom. And just like that, you guys got the Chameleon Spirit. Act as if. Such a beautiful card. Chameleon Spirit. Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing, and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create your greatest dream. Are you feeling sensitive? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now, and adapting isn't about losing yourself, It's about learning how to dance with others. And so one action step for you guys to take today from this card is to take one of those items from your list and start acting as if. Thank you guys for watching.